So it looks like you're doing some research on apartments here in Dallas, and Glass House might be on your radar. And if that's the case, then you're gonna wanna check out this video. This building is really unique for a couple of reasons, and I'm gonna cover everything from the dog park to the leasing office to guest parking, the floor plans, pricing, incentives, the gym, the pool, every single nook and cranny. So that way you can get an idea on if the Glass House could be a good fit for you. If this is your first time swinging by the channel, welcome. My name's Lucas, and I'm an apartment locator here in Dallas, and every single day I get calls, texts, and emails from folks like you, and 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 you, helping them find apartments and condos all throughout the Dallas area. So if you ever have any questions about anything that I cover, feel free to drop me a line. All of my information is below in the description, and I'd be more than happy to help answer any questions that you might have. So without any further ado, let's go check out Glass House. All right, so Glass House by Windsor. Technically, this is considered the Harwood area, here just 1 mile north of downtown Dallas. And this building was built in 2007 and then renovated in 2023. And something interesting about this building is that it was initially built to be condos, but back in 2009, they decided to transition this into an apartment building. So now it consists of 22 floors, 375 units, of which are comprised of studios, 1 bedrooms, and 2 bedrooms. And as we're rolling through the lobby, you'll see the 24-hour concierge, complimentary coffee, as well as the elevator bay, which is behind the concierge desk. And as far as parking, you've got 3 levels total, 2 above and then 1 below. You've also got complimentary guest parking right out front of the building, so you can park alongside the curb, which is where I found a spot for my brand new whip. Kicking things off with the floor plans, today we're going to show you a 1 bedroom and a 2 bedroom, and the first one is going to be our A9A. And one quick call out, all of the rooms are opened with the old school lock and key, while your elevators and amenities will be activated with the remote fob. But for the A9A, all of these units will have concrete ceilings for soundproofing, vinyl flooring in the common areas and bedrooms, tile in the bathroom, and then carpet in the closet. And then above all, you will have the gorgeous floor-to-ceiling windows, hence the name Glass House, which is definitely one of the biggest perks of living here if you are on the hunt for some of that natural light. But all in all, I really don't mind this unit. It's actually set up quite similar to the apartment that I live in, because I just don't care about getting a ton of sunlight in my bedroom because I'm really only there to sleep. But you'll see how the windows open up into your living room, as well as a balcony overlooking the pool. Next up, we have our B11 two-bedroom, and another thing I wanted to point out about these units is that some do not come with ceiling fans, which I know sounds weird, but that's mainly because this building was initially zoned to be condos. So if you wish to have a ceiling fan, last time I checked, I think you can get one at Home Depot for around $100, and then Glass House actually has a site technician that will install this for you for around $100 as well. So maybe that could be a minor annoyance, but regardless, I wanted to make sure that I called that out. But what's cool about this floor plan is that you get an actual island and a smaller cubby for a desk in case you might be working from home. In addition, you'll see the humongous windows in the bedrooms and a balcony facing some pretty sweet views. So now switching gears over to the amenities. So the pool, gym, and the resident lounge will all be on the same floor. And one thing that I wanted to say about the pool is that I was pretty surprised by how large this was for a skyrise pool. And if you've been watching some of the other skyrise videos on my channel, you'll probably have noticed that most of those have smaller pools. So it was definitely a breath of fresh air to see that Glass House is not cutting corners out here. But on top of that, there is a ton of seating, sunlight for days, and then along the backside, you'll see some outdoor fire pits. There is also a putt-putt area for if you're trying to embrace your inner Jordan Spieth. And then you've also got some cornhole boards. So all in all, I'm a pretty big fan of the pool area. I liked seeing some of the cleaning crews out there scrubbing down the grills, which is definitely a green flag when you are apartment hunting, as well as some of the awesome views that you're gonna have when you're out here propping the feet up. All right, so if you're getting any value whatsoever from this video, then you got to do this thing just like all of these people are doing. And the reason why is because finding apartments in Dallas can be kind of tricky. And if you walk into that leasing office all on your own, they're always going to tell you the really good things about the building. And oftentimes they will gloss over maybe some of the bad things, right? Because those leasing agents are incentivized for you to sign the lease. But having a neutral party such as myself, or maybe another apartment locator that you know, we can give you an unbiased opinion and kind of give you the good and the bad and the ugly, regardless of whatever building that you're researching. And on top of that, I do have relationships with the majority of the leasing offices in the Dallas area. And depending on your floor plan and move-in date, I can help you capture additional incentives and move-in bonuses that can help make your living situation just a little more affordable. And the apartment building actually incentivizes me to bring new residents through the door. So it's not like you'd be cutting me a check for my services. That is being taken care of by the other party. So it is no skin off of your back to go ahead and reach out. If you want to move into Glass House or any other building in the area, feel free to do this thing, and I will do absolutely the best that I can for you. So next up, we've got the fitness center, and right outside of it, there is a small market area that has Gatorades, Celsius, water, soda, chips, candy, some frozen food, as well as some magnums in case your hinge date is holding your feet to the fire. As far as the gym, I'm just gonna be super transparent. It feels kind of tidy. I've said this a couple of times on my channel, like I'm a tall glass of water, I take the gym seriously, and I do a lot of different types of lifts. So for someone like me, I would probably be holding on to my gym membership. But on the same token, if you're a casual gym goer, I think the dumbbells go up to like 50 pounds. You've also got a punching bag, some cardio equipment, a cable machine. I did also see a loose barbell, so I guess if I wanted to do some deadlifts, I could set it up in front of the Smith machine. But outside of that, like I said, your space is just going to be somewhat limited, but you've got enough to be dangerous. Then have the work from home space, which is right across from the gym, and I think it feels more like a typical office. And I say that because you have a printer here as well as a kitchenette, of which you will see in a second. You've also got 2 private offices as well as a large kitchen for hosting with the homies, of which can be reserved. The kitchenette kind of reminded me of how depressed I was back when I used to work in corporate America, but on a lighter note, there is a movie theater right behind it, and I think they were playing one of the Rocky movies, which is what you just gotta love to see. And you'll also have 8 chairs and a table in the back. So wrapping things up with the dog park, this is obviously on the ground level off to the side of the building, and I don't think I saw a single present laying on the ground. I mean, I just can't stand it when I go to other buildings where the residents don't clean up after their children, so this was definitely a green flag for if you've got the furry friends. So that is going to wrap up our tour today of Glass House by Windsor here near downtown Dallas. So if you have any questions about anything that I cover, feel free to drop me a line. All of my information is below in the description, and I would be more than happy to help answer any questions that you might have or give you my opinion on other buildings in the area. And I also know that there's probably a pretty good chance that after seeing this video, you're probably scratching your head thinking, you know what, Lucas? I'm not sure if Glass House is going to be my vibe. I want to do some more research and see what else is out there. And if that's the case, feel free to check out this playlist. I essentially made a video much like this one over some of the most popular apartment buildings here in the Dallas area, which will be helpful as you're doing some more research. And with that, y'all stay safe. Hope y'all stay out of trouble, and we'll see you in the next video.